Hello. At first, take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. I firmly believe that you all are fine and good. I'm also great. Thanks for asking. First of all, I would like to give greetings about month of the holy month Ramadan and also Juma Mubarak. Today is really significant day of the people of Muslims. I think that you are passing a wonderful time with your family members and beloved person. I am passing the same things as well. Today was the 18th Ramadan of this holy month. Already we have crossed half of the days of this month. After a couple of days later, then we will celebrate the biggest festivals of our country. On the other side, someone who is students of university or who are trying to enroll any university, they are trying their level best to ensure a position in their dream university. I want to share with you a story. In our country, there are huge populations. After complete their SSC or HSC exams, they enroll. They attend one kind of biggest admission war in our country, which is we call admission war. Just 2 days ago, Dhaka University admission result was published. More than 80% students could not pass in their admission test exam. Just believe that there are huge students, huge populations in our country. But when someone takes a competitive exams or participate any competitive exam, they cannot secure their position. In this video, I will completely clear why does it happen and what is the reason behind that. Why most of the students could not pass their university admission exams. Why? As there were more than 2 lakhs examining. Among 2 lakhs examining, only 25,000 students got passed in that exam. Why? Was it very difficult questions? Was it very hard questions? That it is not Bushra Jahannaz, I don't know who is she, but how does she know me? Hello, I think I could not understand who you are actually, but yeah, it's nice to know that you are watching me, Bushra Jahannaz. I think you are my students, right? You are my student, but I forget about you as this is maybe not your real name. I'm not sure. Well, hello. I think you are fine. But the thing is that 90% students could not pass in their exam. Why? Competitive exam. It can be university admission. It can be any kinds of competitive exams like job, BCS, or many other things. What is the reason behind that? It maybe has many kinds of reason. Maybe someone think that the question is very much difficult, so that nobody will get chance. Nobody can't get chance in that competitive exam. On the other side, some of students who get chance always. But why? I witnessed that when someone is taking preparation for any competitive exams, what they do usually in our country. For example, BCS, it is we call that one kind of the hardest examinations in our country, which is called BCS, Bangladesh Civil Service Exam. I did not participate in any kinds of competitive exam in my life. Just once time I participated, but I did not like their systems. But I didn't get chance as well because my preparation was not very good. But the thing is that Bangladesh Civil Service, which we call the most competitive exams in our country, where but the admission seekers of these exams, what they do, I just want to share with you some story. Usually if we find any competitive exams, we go near head, or we go to any market, we go to any library for purchase some of guide, and we randomly memorize all those guides in informations whatever is mentioned in their books. We don't perceive it at all, we just randomly memorize. We don't achieve a skill. We don't do that. What we do, we just memorize informations, and our system is like that. If you can memorize information about any topics or anything, you will able to enroll any university or any competitive exams. But after the day, when you need any skill, whenever you need any skills, it may be communication skills, it may be language skills, or it may be skills of public speaking, presentation, no one will check it. No one is giving time to make themselves to be expert in language learning and also presentation learning as well. Very few students in our country, they do it. In school and college, what is happening in school and college? What is happening? Is it not ridiculous? Is it not ridiculous? Why not? In our schools and colleges, there are a good ratio numbers of students are currently studying in school and college. Believe it or not, I'm telling from my own experience that except few percent, like 10% or 15%, highest 15%, 80% schools and colleges students are not learning their basic skills from their schools and colleges. Especially in our rural areas or in our sub-rural areas, the situation is extremely worst. Even in cities like in Dhaka, really renowned schools and colleges, their students are doing fucking results in their life. I want to share with you another thing. The thing is that the very renowned school in our country is called Bikarunnisa, right? I just want to share with you a story. I had a best friend who was a student of Bikarunnisa. At 1 or 2 years ago, I was used to spending my time with her. I saw very closely about their circumstances. In test exams, 95% students could not pass their test exams. In any 90% students could not pass. In Bikarunnisa school, at Bikarunnisa school, even 40 and 50% students could not pass a single of subject in their HSC test exam or SSC test exams. This same students, when she goes to participate in board exam, she got GPA 5. After getting GPA 5, she participate in a competitive exam in our country, then she could not select it. So the problem is that what kind of trending is running in our schools and colleges. The trending is that we go there, we waste our time, and the teachers and management is not as serious as they are looking for money. That is why the system is that no one is actually learning the basic skills and rules or tools from schools and colleges. You can visualize a really interesting thing is that in our rural areas, more than 50% students could not enroll in higher education. They go outside of the country for work. When that person, it may be boy or girl, go outside of a country for work, they find very difficult in communication skills. That is why they have to return the country again within 4 and 5 years, and they involve with illegal activities. So bad. What is happening in our country actually? And very few organizations are visualized in our country, which is really good. For example, in cadet colleges, there are more than 10 or 15, more than 10 cadet colleges are in our countries. Their education's level and their students' performance and also their excellency of anything is really attractive. But now I would like to share with you that why is it happening? The main reason behind that in our society is not in a good way. When a child grow up in a society, what they do? She or he sees many kinds of corruption, illegal activities in our society, and she or he doesn't find any happiness from, doesn't see any good and healthy environment from their childhood. When they enroll in school and college, they actually what they do, they don't concentrate themselves into the teacher's class. That is why most of the schools and college teachers are not focusing 100% of them to teach them something new things, because it is not only teachers' responsibility to change the society. Is it possible for a teacher to change the society? No, it is not possible. You are in a higher position of government. If you involve in corrupted, if you do many kinds of illegal activities, only whenever your son will enroll in a school and college, is it possible by a teacher to change his or her mentality? Our society is going in a wrong perspective. We are busy to be viral. We are busy to do many kinds of illegal activities, which is really dangerous and harmful for our nation. I want to share with you many kinds of, I am able to share with you many examples like that. So how can we, well, I need to check the time. So still I will live for 15 minutes more. But my question is that when will we be changed? If we look in another country like Japan, China, and also Korea, are they enough qualified than us? Are they enough lucky person than us? Why their country is rapidly progressing and we are not? The reason behind that is politics is the main reason to make a society destroy. There is nobody will deny that. But I want to say that without enough and adequate skills, knowledge, we cannot survive in this area. For example, what is called skill and what kind of skill we should have to survive in this area, in this situation, or in this. Number one is called presentation skills. It can be Bangla or English. Presentation skills, it is most important. Believe it or not, language is a powerful tool. Learning and speaking in a language is more than powerful than any degree. Let me share with you some of examples. If someone gets passed from any subjects like literature, Islamic studies, and cultural, many kinds of things, after the day they only remain busy themselves into the subject. They don't go out except the subject. That is the problem. We cannot do these things. In school and colleges, students usually spend their money randomly. They go to the indolent coaching centers and they don't learn anything. They is scrolling their mobile phone and they use their time, very important time, to do many kinds of randomly things. But after the day, whenever someone will call them to, Sheikh Mukta, she was my student, and walaikum assalam. I think you are fine. I'm also fine, and thanks for asking. And she is watching me, right? Hello, Mukta. Where are you from? Where are you joining with me? Well, fine. So the thing is that schools and college life is the best life. We need to have some skills for ourselves to do better in future. So if you don't do that, after that we need to suffer a lot. Another thing is there were 2 lakh students who participated in the competitive exam. Among them, only 90% students got passed. 25,000 students, and they will hire 4,000 and 5,000 students for their university. But interesting thing is that among 5,000 students, only very few students who will do better in their future. The rest of the students, maybe they are enough, they are not enough. So in our country, the culture is that the numbers are more, but the quality is really not acceptable. So quality is important rather than quantity. But in a developing countries, they are focusing on quality, and we are focusing on numbers, because there are so many brothers and sisters who are always watching me. I don't know what they think, but it is true that quality is not for temporary. Quality is for permanently, and numbers is just a temporary things. I would like to share with you another story that what you can do in your school's life. You can learn at least one language. It can be Bangla or English properly, speaking, writing, listening, good skills, and also great excellence in mathematics and science as well, and also communication skills. So many basic things, if you know from the very beginning of your life, in future we will able to do many kinds of activities in your life. Now I want to share with you that how you can be master of language, how you have achieved great excellency in learning a language. But yeah, learning a language is not a subject that if you you will write something and you will get some marks. No, it is not subject. It's a language. The you need to utilize this language properly and perfectly, and you have to express your opinion, your thought with the language. That is so. Language is very important and powerful tools. As there are four parts of language: speaking, reading, writing, and also listening. Most powerful and easy task you can start to be master language is listening. Every day you can listen something, and it will be really helpful for you if you listen something regularly every day about something or some topics. So you can find many kinds of videos are available in YouTube for listening. So you can do that every day. Just listen something for 5 or 6 minutes. Has 10 minutes you can do, but you have to do every day. Every day is powerful than to do something with the gap. So 10 minutes for listening you can use. But another thing I have noticed that as our environment is not proper environment, no one is speaking English with us. We need to struggle a lot. We really need to struggle a lot. That is why listening is skill. If you have time in your leisure time, you can listen something. Especially you can listen audiobooks. Audiobooks are also available on YouTube, and it is really helpful and beneficial as well. So you can listen audiobooks from YouTube. Number one things for 10 minutes every day, and read something aloudly for 5 minutes. So you can find an article from online Google or some or any kinds of things. Read something for 5 minutes aloudly. So there are 15 minutes. 10 minutes for listening is loudly listening something. It may be audible, and 5 minutes for something reading aloudly. There are 15 minutes, and 5 new words. Try to learn every day. 5 new words. You maybe find 5 new words from dictionary, or find any place you can just think. So 5 or 2, or if you cannot find 2 words is important, but need to learn at least 2 or 3 new words every day. Then you can do another thing. You can start speaking with very short sentence like go with me, come with me, and go to eat, come to eat, go to play, don't go to play. Start speaking with very simple and easy sentence. And I will have to be present here more than 7 minutes, and write something, especially write something about the topic. You can write something about your favorite things, what is going in your mind. Just write, try to write. But if you make mistakes, don't worry for that. It is common things. It is really common things to make. Yeah, I know her. It is really common things to make any kinds of mistakes. So don't worry for that. If you don't make mistakes, why you are man? You are a human being. That is why you will make mistakes. So don't worry for that. But do continuously. And another thing, you don't do all together. Just give 1 hour time to learn a language, to be a master of a language. What do you think? Should not you be 1 hour time to learn to be a master of a language? Should not you be? Yes, you should be. Now I want to share with you another things. Maybe you will see that many renowned coaching centers, they are offering to enroll in a coaching center, and they will teach you the language within 3 and 4 months. Believe it or not, that is completely wrong idea, wrong perception. No one will teach you the language within 2 and 3 months. It is not possible at all. Just think about yourself. How did you learn the Bangla language? When you were child, your parents always speaking Bangla around roaming you, and you are and although you got an environment, but you took at least 2 and 3 years to become expert about your mother tongue. So whenever you are going to learn a foreign language, how do you expect that you will learn the language within 2 and 3 months? Is it possible actually? No, it is not possible. Believe it or not, it is not possible. It is only way possible if you don't live in this country. If you live in a countries, in a first class countries where this language is the first language, for example in America, Canada, or London as well. So from our country within 2 and 3 months you will be afraid? No, it is not possible. You need time. So give time. So what? Every day give 1 hour time. Keep constantly. But another problem is that learning a language is not the common customs of our country. What we do, we randomly study something. We don't study for expert in a language. In our school and college, there is no necessary at all for speaking anything, and it's not mandatory as well. So the problem is that in our educational institutions, the teachers of school and colleges are most worthless person in the society, especially in private sector teachers. That is why actually meritorious persons don't want to be a teacher. They always want to work in many kinds of places except the teaching profession, because if you enroll in teaching profession yourself, you will not find a proper atmosphere for yourself. That is why no one wants to be. Sheikh Mukta, I am listening you. If you have any questions, you can tell me. I am listening you. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I am listening you and I can see you. Mukta, you can keep continue. I forget your first name. And Sheikh Mukta, I forget your name. Where I forget. I need to know what but I have remembered your face. But maybe you are Asfi or not, but no, I am not sure. Well, fine. So the thing is that please study hard and be serious. Be serious, and you are not speaking, you are not learning new things because that you are not focusing yourself 100%. If you give 100% of it or to do something, if you can give your 100%, obviously you will can. Obviously, everything is possible if you give your level best. But if you don't give your level best, if you spend your time to do many kinds of reckless things, how is it possible to learn? Is it actually possible? No, it's not possible. The thing is that learn the language and practice every day. And if you need any help regarding of anything, you can inbox me. You can call me with my number. I'm always free for assisting you. Or if you want to learn English language from me, that is also welcome from my side. But my request is that don't make too much late. Don't regret for your future for not speaking in English. Bondhu Kaji Saiful, Walaikum Assalam, and I am happy to know that you are watching me. Kaji Saiful, I am really happy to see that you are watching me, and Walaikum Assalam, I believe that you are fine, great, and you are passing a wonderful time, beautiful time with your family members, and you are fasting. Inshallah, we are gonna meet very soon on Eid vacation. And no more today, it's the time for praying. I have to go to mosque for praying. No more. I will come up tomorrow as well with an interesting topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.